Happy solstice, everyone. I'm Allison with Green Gosh Plants and Seeds, and welcome to our garden. I apologize in advance for the noise. Glenn is doing some tilling at the other end of the garden. This is my only opportunity to come out here and do a video. It's been a while since I did my last one. Things are just so crazy, but the garden is just jumping up. We've had, well, today is the first really nice day that we've had in about 10 days. We had a week of pretty much nothing but rain, which meant the garden was, we couldn't get into it, and we still had stuff that needed to go in the ground. You know, combined with the poor weather and the lack of time, you know, we were so late in putting stuff in and getting stuff in. Like I said, today was the first nice day, and it's the first nice day where I've had a day off. So between Glenn and I, we've been trying to get everything straightened around in the garden. We finally got the last of the plants in today. Today was kind of like our last shot. The only thing still left to go in are a few peppers, and I'm wanting to leave the peppers in the greenhouse for as long as possible. Like, it's just been nuts. We had so much rain last week. Like, I don't know if I can zoom in back here. Behind that line of trees there is a slough. So lots of marshy, wet marshland, and we had so much rain that the water just came out and expanded out. And there's like potatoes down at that end, and that one row of potatoes is all not quite underwater, but almost. And Glenn was telling me that he's been in his house here for 30 years, and this is the first time that he's had to deal with water in the basement. So all of last week he was trying to deal with that. So it's been a crazy few weeks. You know, we're both exhausted. We're both physically, mentally, emotionally spent. I know I've been working extra shifts at my day job because they were understaffed and they couldn't hire anybody because no one would apply and yada, yada, yada. But now that their busy season is over, or almost over, I am going to be adjusting my availability at my day job, because that's not where I want to be spending my time or my energy or my effort. You know, I'm going to be adjusting it so that I can spend the bulk, not spend, invest. And I like the word invest better. I want to invest the bulk of my time, my energy into the garden, into the market garden, because this is where I want to be, and this is what I want to be doing. You know, I can't give up the day job completely because we're not making enough money off the market garden yet, but I can kind of reduce the amount of time that I'm spending there and spend more time here. So that's where we're at. But the garden itself is it's just jumped up all that rain, and now we've had a really hot, warm day. It's just things are starting to jump up. Like the corn here is just fantastic. It's just amazing. I'm so happy with the way the corn is looking. And of course the peas, these early peas, the snow peas that we planted, these were the first ones that we put in. They're blooming. Yay. Yay, can I say yay? They are just looking absolutely wonderful, and I'm looking forward to harvesting some snow peas to sell at the market. Maybe a couple of weeks. Like, look at all these blossoms. Isn't that wonderful? And then of course we got the garlic over here, which is the first row on the left there is what we put in last fall, and they're starting to develop their scapes. So we don't have enough to sell at the market. These here, where are we? This is the garlic scape. Basically it's the flowering stalk. We don't have quite enough to sell at the market, but we will be harvesting those for ourselves tonight for our solstice dinner. And the garden was pretty wet this morning. We could walk in here, but planting we probably should not have been doing, but we kind of had to because, like I said, we were so far behind, at least 3 weeks behind getting everything in. I mean, the season itself is at least 2 weeks behind, and the rain didn't help. There's some onions here, and we actually ended up putting most of the pumpkins way down at the far end, at the end of the driveway. That was the only, it was drier there and was more easily workable, so that's where we put them. And we actually ended up filling in one of the empty rows with some watermelon, so we'll see how that goes. But yes, everything is just growing great guns. Oh, soon we'll be harvesting, like I said, the peas. And there's some Swiss chard over here that hopefully might be soon ready, along with the snow peas. But beans are up. There's tomatoes flowering. What else we got? Corn, as I said, is looking fabulous. The carrots I'm disappointed with. Some of them are up, but they are very spotty, so I'm definitely disappointed with that. There's more peas over here, but they're not flowering. Here, this is the Swiss chard here. So it's actually, probably by Friday, we might be able to actually harvest some of this and take it with us for the market. What else? Oh my goodness, we've just been running. We got zucchinis over here, cucumbers. There's beets in here. But oh, I'll take you in a minute and we'll go take a look at the greenhouse. Like I said, there's room at the far end for some peppers, but the peppers I'm leaving in the greenhouse probably at least till the end of the month, or at least till beginning of July. Most of the peppers I have transplanted into individual pots, variety of pots of shape, variety of shapes and sizes. So, but mainly so that I could leave them in the greenhouse because they do like that heat. So, and we'll go take a look at that right now. All right, so here we are in the greenhouse, full of pepper plants. So I did put them into all sorts of different pots just because I do want to be able to leave most of them in the greenhouse for as long as I possibly can, because they do need that heat. Eventually they will get moved outside, but for now they're going to be in the greenhouse until some of them are starting to flower, and that's kind of what I'm waiting for, is waiting to see them flower, and then I'll probably move them out. So we still have lots that haven't been potted or planted out yet, so I'm hoping that these can go out at the far end of the garden with the pumpkins and stuff. Because yeah, I'm definitely doing a rethink about everything that we're doing, because it's a lot. We're doing a lot for 2 people, and we definitely need to maybe scale things back a bit. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see what happens. So this is the pepper house. Let's call it the pepper house. All right, and here I've got some lovely pots that I did up. The dahlias are from garden center at where I work, and I'm actually quite impressed with them. I'm very impressed with them, actually. So just wanted to give you a peek at that. Some pots, some geraniums. Actually, the proper name for these are pelargoniums, I've been told, at least according to Gardener's World. But there's peppers and some heliotrope. So thank you so much for joining me on this summer solstice. It's been a very busy, crazy day. I hope you're well. I hope you've had good weather. I hope you had the chance to enjoy the day and celebrate, because wow, it's hard to believe that the year is halfway over already. And it's kind of sad. Like our gardening season and growing season is so short, and it's kind of sad that it only gets underway when the days start getting shorter. Like, because, you know, probably by the end of month or mid-July, you will be able to notice that the days will be getting shorter again. So, but that's the nature of where we live, so not much we can do about it. So I hope you've had a wonderful day. I hope you're having a great week. I wish you all the best on the summer solstice, all the blessings of the sun god, may they be upon you. So until next time, take care. We'll chat with you later.